Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Sasha. If you guys are new here, today's video is all about how to make your makeup last, especially in the summer, especially in the heat. This routine is more so for someone with an oilier skin type like me, so if you have really dry skin, this may not work for you. If you guys can take away anything from this video today, I want you guys to know that less is more when it comes to summer, so just keep that in mind. I'm going to start off with a little bit of skincare. This is the Supergoop Sunscreen Daily Moisturizer with SPF 40. It's a hybrid between a moisturizer and a sunscreen, and I love multi-use products. I'm always trying to find ways to just simplify my routine and not have to layer on so many products. The consistency of this is really nice. It's very lightweight on the skin. It doesn't leave a white residue after, which I love. My skin just feels prepped and ready to go with makeup, so I highly recommend that you guys check out Supergoop. I'm going to apply a little bit of eye cream. This is the Natura Base Vitamin Eye Cream, and it has like a little bit of vitamin E in it, which is nice. I always wear eye cream for a couple reasons, obviously anti-aging, but I find that it really does help with my concealer. It allows it to glide on smoother. It really preps the eye area for makeup as well, so don't skip out on the eye cream. I'm also going to prep my lips with the Bite Beauty Agave Lip Balm, and it's just a clear lip balm that has really good ingredients for you. It's clean, it's vegan, it's cruelty-free. They're one of my favorite brands. Alright, so now that my skin is prepped, I feel hydrated, I feel moisturized, I'm going to jump right into makeup. So my first tip that I have for you guys is to wear primer. Primers on everything, your eyes, your face. If you don't wear primer already, this is going to make a huge difference. It's basically insurance for your face. It's going to really help to keep your makeup on. This is the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Complexion Primer. Basically, any primer that has silicone in it is going to be your best friend for summer. It's going to take away the shine. It'll blur out any imperfections. So I'm only applying this in the areas where I need it and not all over. Now that I have my primer on, I'm going to move on to applying a little bit of coverage, but I'm going to skip the foundation. So I know that might be a little hard for people to do. This has been a game changer. So I'm going to use a concealer only in the areas where I need it. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer, and I love this because it has really good coverage. So I almost feel like when I apply foundation, sometimes I'm just over applying and just layering on so many products. I'm just gonna apply it under my eyes because I always need coverage there. I have a little bit of acne scarring right here. I'm definitely gonna make sure that's covered. I had some breakouts on my chin a couple weeks ago, so I have some scarring there. And then I also have acne scars on my cheeks, so I always need coverage there. I'm also going to apply a little bit on my eyelid just to cover up any discoloration. So now I'm just going to blend everything. I'm going to start with under my eyes. This is my absolute favorite brush. This is the IT Cosmetics All Over Complexion Brush. Next, I'm going to go ahead and set my makeup. This step is so important. If you guys can like take anything away from this video today, it would be that you need to set your makeup, because that's what's going to hold everything in place. And when I set my makeup, I do more of like a tapping motion rather than kind of doing this all over. And the reason for that is because you can kind of disrupt the makeup and it's going to slide around. This is a technique that I've been doing a lot, and I noticed that it's been really helping with keeping my makeup in place and not ruining any of the work that I did previously before. The reason why I love this translucent setting powder is because it comes in different shades. This one is medium, and I feel like it gives me more coverage in place of not using a foundation, and at the same time it's just locking the makeup and keeping everything in place. Now to set underneath my eyes, I'm going to use the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder, and this is specifically made for under the eyes. I don't want to use the setting powder that has color in it because I don't want any sort of darkness underneath my eyes, so I'm going to go ahead and apply this under my eyes. Now this isn't baking. I'm actually blending it into the skin, just picking up a little bit of product. And I usually do this first before applying the setting powder all over, but I sort of just forgot. But either way, just make sure you set your makeup. So I'm gonna use this palette right here from Becca. This is from the Becca and Chrissy Teigen collab. So I'm gonna use this palette today for my eyes, my bronzer, my highlighter, my blush, just everything. I love just being able to use one palette and just making my life easier, you know? So I'm gonna take the bronzer and I'm gonna apply that in my crease. I'm also gonna apply a little bit of that bronzer underneath my eyes just to keep this look consistent. Right, so the last thing I'm gonna do for like eyeshadow is apply one of the highlighters that are in this palette on my eyelid just to give a little bit of brightness and sparkle. So I'm just using my finger and I'm gonna apply that just on my eyelid. Now I'm gonna move on to eyeliner, and I'm gonna use the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil. This is my absolute favorite black pencil eyeliner. It's waterproof, it stays on all day, and the texture is super creamy, so it literally just glides on as you apply it. And the best thing about it is that since it's waterproof, it literally doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't smudge, it doesn't transfer. For my mascara, I'm going to be using the new Urban Decay Perversion mascara. It doesn't transfer at all on my lids. Usually that's what happens when I use other mascaras, so this one has been a really great one for summer as well because it's long lasting. I'm gonna move on to brows, and I've been loving using a brow pomade for summer. This one is the NYX Tame and Frame Brow Pomade, and the reason why I think brow pomades are a good idea for summer is because most of the time they're waterproof, if not they're long lasting. So you don't have to worry about it melting off your face. I have a very full brow, so I don't need a lot of filling in, only in the little areas where it's sparse. So I'm all done with filling in my brows, and now I'm just gonna finish off with a little bit of brow gel. It's always a good idea to use a brow gel. It's just gonna seal everything in and make sure that everything stays in place. This is the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara. It really holds and keeps everything in place, and it also just makes your brows really fluffy. So if you don't have a lot of hair, this is great. All right, so brows are done. Now I'm gonna go back to the Becca palette. I'm gonna apply a little bit of bronzer because my face could use a little bit of warmth. Also, I haven't been contouring for summer, which is such a shocker, but I've just been using bronzer and I just feel like it looks more natural. Now I'm gonna add some highlight. I'm gonna take a little bit of this peachy highlight that's in the palette, and I'm just gonna be very sparing with my highlighter. I get oily very fast, and the shimmer that's in the highlighter kind of adds on to that. And I'm just gonna apply that right above my cheekbones and around my eyebrows, creating this sort of C shape. And then for blush, I'm gonna use this pinky blush that's in the palette, which is so pretty for summer and would totally work well for almost every skin tone. All right, moving on to lips. I've been loving these Bare Minerals Bare Pro lipsticks. These have a matte finish and they're really pigmented, so I do love them for summer because they're matte and they stay on all day, but also because it's not drying at all. If I want, I can put a little gloss over it, but I like this just on its own sometimes. All right, so this is my final look before I wrap up the video. we gotta set the makeup. This is important for summer. This is the Urban Decay All-Nighter. I'm sure most of you guys have it. If you don't, get yourself a bottle because this is essential for summer. I'm just gonna set everything that I have on my face, set it and forget it. Sometimes my mascara smears when I spray it on my eyes, so I just cover my eyes. Alright guys, that's it. That's the end of this video. I really hope you guys found this video helpful. This whole routine is a very less is more approach. I love the way my skin feels right now because it doesn't feel heavy at all and my skin just feels like it can breathe. I hope you guys learned something new today. If you like this video and if you enjoyed my tips, please let me know in the comment section below. If you have any other tips on how to keep your makeup on longer, please share so that we can kind of start a conversation and give each other tips. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, make sure that you subscribe if you enjoy this video so that you can see more like this, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!